What's the most ridiculous rule that made you go full mama bear mode? My daughter Emma's elementary school had this new parking lot policy that parents couldn't walk their kids to class anymore. Drop off only, no exceptions. Cars had to keep moving through the line, and security guards would literally bang on windows if you took too long. Mrs. Peterson, the new assistant principal, stood there every morning with her clipboard and megaphone, barking orders like a drill sergeant. No hugging goodbye, no helping with backpacks, just shove your kid out the door and drive away. Emma was only 6 years old and scared of the morning chaos. Kids were getting pushed around, older students trampling the little ones, backpacks getting left in cars because parents couldn't help organize them. Multiple kindergartners were crying every single day, but Mrs. Peterson didn't care. Rules are rules, she'd announce over her megaphone. These children need to learn independence. The breaking point came when Emma got her backpack strap caught in the car door and couldn't get out. Traffic was backing up behind me. Mrs. Peterson was screaming through my window to move along, and my daughter was trapped and panicking. When I got out to help her, Mrs. Peterson actually wrote me a citation for disrupting school operations, a literal parking ticket for helping my scared 6-year-old. That afternoon, I was furious. Emma was still shaken up from the morning, and I found out from other moms that 3 more kids had gotten written up for similar situations. Mrs. Peterson was treating our elementary school like a military base instead of a place where little kids needed patience and understanding. So I came up with a plan. The next morning, I arrived exactly 15 minutes early and parked legally on the public street right next to the drop-off zone, not on school property, completely within my rights. I got out with a folding chair, a thermos of coffee, and a big sign that read, "Free mom hugs and backpack help." I set up my little station right on the sidewalk. Within minutes, other parents started parking on the street too. Soon we had an entire row of moms and dads with chairs, snacks, and helping hands stationed along the public sidewalk. Kids were running to us after getting dropped off, getting their proper goodbye hugs, organizing their backpacks, and walking calmly to school instead of being rushed through the chaos. Mrs. Peterson came marching over with her megaphone, face bright red with anger. "You cannot set up unauthorized stations on school grounds," she announced. "Except we weren't on school grounds," I replied sweetly. "This is a public sidewalk. We're not blocking traffic or interfering with your drop-off procedures. We're just being available for any children who might need assistance after being dropped off." More parents kept arriving and setting up their own spots. Someone brought a canopy. Another mom brought juice boxes for kids who forgot their snacks in the rush. By the end of the week, we had 30 parents creating the most organized, calm, and supportive morning routine the school had ever seen. The principal finally came outside to see what was happening. When he watched kids getting proper goodbyes, walking to school happy instead of crying, and actually having their backpacks organized, he realized how ridiculous the no-contact policy had become. The next Monday morning, there was an email in every parent's inbox. After reviewing our morning procedures, we're returning to our previous policy allowing reasonable parent assistance during drop-off. Sometimes kids need their moms, and that's exactly how it should be.